Main event time for All-Star Wrestling Carnage in Cloverdale, and there he is, the challenger.
You mean the future champion? Cards to the roof as the Gambler makes his way to the ring.
Of course, joined by Bruiser Joe. Can't forget that.
My understanding is that those cards that he threw up in the air were provided to him by one of the pit bosses at the Cascades Casino, just on the other side of the parking lot here.
Gambler imparting some bad habits on these children.
Giving them a little bit of gambling advice there and saying, go with Paigao.
Yeah.
Paigao Poker. That's the last game that he played. My understanding is that he won $20,000 in 3 minutes playing Paigao.
3 minutes.
So he's told me.
Well, I don't think those youngsters are going to have any piece of it as they're tearing up the cards of the Gambler.
Well, if those youngsters had any wherewithal and listened to the Gambler's gambling advice, perhaps they could afford to buy some West Coast Heavies merch on their way out.
I'm now told it's $75 a shirt.
I'm told they're $85 for you.
Oh, I see.
But like I said, I'll see if I can work my magic and maybe get you a discount. We might be able to bring it down to about $60.
Oh, thanks. Well, maybe Gambler can teach me how to win $20,000 in 3 minutes. You can hear them starting to buzz in the Alice McKay building for this man. The Honeycomb Hero.
I wish he'd stop calling himself that.
Well, he is the longest defending Cruiserweight champion in All-Star Wrestling history. Nobody has defended the title more than Battle Wasp. And there he is!
Now you talk about delusional. The same kids that were receiving good gambling advice from the Gambler are now cheering this Honeycomb moron.
Well, of course, they love the Battle Wasp.
I mean, they don't know any better, do they?
Great ovation for Battle Wasp as he looks to end 2024 holding that prestigious All-Star Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship.
Battle Wasp, an absolutely bad influence on the children. Did you notice?
A bad influence?
At 7 o'clock at night, he was sitting and eating cereal straight out of the box while children were watching.
Well, now for the official ring introductions. Let's go into Logan Hunter. Nothing but boos for the Gambler, as he did not make a good impression on these fans earlier at the press conference. Another great ovation for our Cruiserweight Championship. That title on the line as referee Robert Mitchell shows it to our two challengers here. Battle Wasp looking to retain, and the Gambler looking to hold that title for the very first time. But the fans here at the sold-out Alice McKay building are buzzing, Matt.
Well, the fans are. I'm not. The bell rings to start off our 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, this match has evolved a little bit, Peter. My understanding was that this was a 2 out of 3 falls match to start, but Battle Wasp at the press conference made sure that it was made known that these two have had enough of each other, and it's a no disqualification, no rules 2 out of 3 falls match. And you have to figure that with that in mind, this match favors the Gambler.
Well, especially with Bruiser Joe at ringside, but Battle Wasp, I suppose, has had enough of all the times that they have squared off inside the squared circle. Battle Wasp looks to end it all here at the end of 2024 to put this feud to bed once and for all. I mean, so many people have been in Battle Wasp's way on the ascent to get that Cruiserweight Championship. Of course, Danny Deeds, Elliot Tyler, Sean Murphy. So many people that Battle Wasp has had to overcome in order to get and keep that title. And really, over the last several months, it feels like the Gambler has become his greatest rival.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot deny the rivalry that exists here between Battle Wasp and Gambler. This may be, I've lost count. This might be their 10th or 11th encounter at this point. They've been chasing each other up and down Highway 1 here in Vancouver, in Abbotsford, and Chilliwack. You name the city, Battle Wasp and Gambler have...
Wasp looking to fly here! But Gambler always betting on himself. Now going to work with a series of elbows. 2 out of 3 falls. The first man to win 2 victories. They do not have to be consecutive.
Gambler not too smart here, turning his back on Wasp like that.
Well, I think Gambler thought he hit a knockout blow, but perhaps just grazed the Honeycomb Hero. And now, now come on, Bruiser Joe, 2, and oh my goodness! That's the first fall.
First fall, there we go.
And Gambler is up 1 over the Battle Wasp. That's
Battle Wasp, yeah, lost his balance, and the Gambler just fell right on top of him for that 3 count. Well, if that's what it's going to take, that's what it's going to take. Gambler up now 1 fall away from finally taking home the All-Star Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion. And like you said, Battle Wasp was the one who asked for no disqualification, so unfortunately there's really nothing that he can do to argue about that blatant interference from Bruiser Joe. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to Bruiser Joe, had that wherewithal, and there's nothing that referee Robert Mitchell could do about it either.
And now, if the Battle Wasp wants to retain that Cruiserweight champion, not only does he have to pin the Gambler's shoulders to the mat once, but he has to do it back to back. You know, Gambler, as a gambling veteran, knows you do not want to be in the hole. And right now, that is where Battle Wasp finds himself, as Gambler is now just a 3 count away from capturing that gold.
Yeah, I noticed that the West Coast Heavies are hanging out here at ringside again, perhaps scouting out the Gambler. They did come to the press conference dressed up in various attire to ask some questions earlier.
Oh, that was them?
I believe it was. One of them was wearing a West Coast Heavies t-shirt.
Well, I couldn't tell. Oh my goodness!
I believe there was somebody named Matt Bronathan.
Oh.
That's what his name was?
I see.
Yeah, I think Ted Quantity was, I hadn't seen him before. I'm not familiar with his publication, The Heavy News, but.
Well, now I understand how people get confused of the Clark Kent Superman.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness!
Almost out of nowhere there, a submission victory for Battle Wasp, and things are tied.
We're all tied up 1-1, and now it's a tie ball game, and it's 1 fall to a finish. Reminder, no disqualification.
A nasty shot to the face of Gambler as he went down, and out goes Battle Wasp to the outside as well.
Oh, yeah, and just getting what he deserves.
That's elder abuse. You can't do that.
Bruiser Joe stuck his nose where it didn't belong earlier, and now here comes the honeycombs. Nutritious and delicious. Wow!
Once again, it is 10 p.m. and he's teaching kids to eat cereal at 10 p.m. What a terrible, terrible influence on children, Battle Wasp.
He never had breakfast for a late night snack. Easy for me to say. And now Gambler being led into the pole. Oh my goodness, you could hear the ding. Almost sounded like a ring bell.
Over to our concessions here as well.
Well, always a good time to get a beverage, a snack, and oh!
Wasp now telling the children to eat chips at 10 p.m. too. This is an absolute travesty.
And Battle Wasp, head first right into that ladder, perfectly legal, as they're taking a tour of the Alice McKay building here.
Who knows where they're going next? There's some cameras set up over there that they need to watch out for too.
The people need to watch. There's a baby around.
There's about 100 tables over there that Wasp is walking towards too.
They are looking to punish each other however way possible. Whatever's in front of them, they're going to use as a weapon. But the fall, to the best of my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, must occur inside the ring.
I do believe you're correct. As many stipulations as they were, I did not hear false count anywhere, as it looks like a trash can lid making its way into this match too.
Yeah, Battle Wasp picking up a garbage can, perhaps difficult to tell from our vantage point, but that clearly seen plain as day, as now twice Battle Wasp has used that trash can to his advantage. Referee right there with them. And Battle Wasp now coming back at the Gambler, and what could they be looking for now? Bruiser Joe still wandering around out there.
Peter, you and I having to stand on our chairs just to be able to see the action here. A mass of humanity, a sea of people following Battle Wasp and the Gambler around the Alice McKay building here.
I've never seen anything like this before. Uh-oh.
They could be headed outside.
Well, ow! Battle Wasp just threw the Gambler through the door, and, well, I don't have a clue what's going on now, but the fans are...
Hey, they better watch my car.
Fans are all the way just clogging up the door. Bruiser Joe now. Oh, no, here comes back the Gambler. Battle Wasp appears to have gotten the better of him outside. As Battle Wasp, now I can see him again, coming back into the Alice McKay building. I think someone just tried to offer him another box of cereal. And, Gambler, right to the midsection. And now, oh my God, look at this!
Oh my goodness, looking to break the fingers of Battle
Oh my goodness! And you can hear Battle Wasp screaming in agony.
Oh my goodness, that's it. That could be a broken hand. He's not going to be able to hold that belt up.
That might have broken all of his fingers. Or I've never seen someone use the ring as a weapon like that.
What an absolute travesty that would be, Peter Brown.
And the Gambler, at the drive-by. And Battle Wasp rolling back into the ring, but he is looking groggy now after so much offense on the outside. And now, Gambler, what could he be looking for? Referee checking on Battle Wasp, but Gambler looking for, oh my God, he just ripped the door.
We've got a door in play in this match, as well as that. I don't know if that's a trash can lid or a hubcap or an alien spaceship. It's a little bit of both, or a little bit of all three things there. But one thing's for sure, the Gambler has thrown a door into the ring, and you know that he's going to be putting that into play as soon as possible.
Gambler setting up that door in the corner. Battle Wasp now firing back, striking with a series of rights. Picking him up, fireman's carry. Gambler, though, able to get off. Right back in, and I don't know, that looked pretty low to me, Matt.
Well, it's all legal in this match, no matter what you say, Peter. It's no disqualifications. And again, all referee Robert Mitchell can do is stand by and count to 3. And wait a second.
Oh, no!
Through the door the Gambler goes, but Battle Wasp has taken so much punishment he wasn't able to capitalize right away. Bruiser Joe doing everything he can to help the Gambler get his senses back.
They might be both knocked out. Could be a double KO. Gambler barely moving.
Wait a minute, the Gambler is the first one to his, well, not really to his feet, but
fans buzzing, trying to get Battle Wasp back up. Both of these guys leaving it all inside the ring.
Wasp trying to get his senses back. The Gambler trying to get his senses back. And both men to their feet again.
Ooh. Bryce, the first one to strike, but Battle Wasp fighting back. Now both men just exchanging. Oh my gosh, you can hear the smack. And now Gambler trying to show some more aggression here. Miss with the line, and here comes Battle Wasp. Battle Wasp striking and striking and striking and striking. Now looking for that
to the pay window.
Bionic elbow right on the mush. Now sending Gambler for the ride. Reversal though, somehow Battle Wasp up, and oh my goodness!
The Cucamonga cutter there by Battle Wasp. Once again in a lot of pain.
Into the cover, this could be it. 2, oh! And just a heartbeat away from retaining the championship.
Gambler had to dig deep there to count out. And the fans in disbelief, they thought it was over. And what does Battle Wasp have to do to take the Gambler out? Wait a minute.
Small package, 1, 2, 3. That's a 3. It's over! It's over!
We have a new champion! What? Referee Robert Mitchell is as honest as they come. What a victory for the Gambler. I can't believe it. Look.
Everyone is in shock. The Gambler rolled him up for a small package, and you saw the 1, 2, 3. It looked like Battle Wasp was kicking out just as the referee's hand connected with the mat, but it doesn't matter. The fact remains is that the Gambler has now won the Cruiserweight Championship.
I told you at the beginning that we were going to have a new champion. And as unbelievable as this is, the Gambler, Bryce Lowe, has finally slain the dragon. He has finally overcome his demons. He has finally brought home that All-Star Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship that he has so desperately craved, barely able to stand.
Well, I don't even think the Gambler realized that the match was over. I mean, Battle Wasp so tenacious, so resilient. And he did kick out of the move. It was just a split second, a hair, a fraction too late. Gambler thought the match was still going to continue on. Referee had to inform him that no, that was a 3, it's over. You are the new Cruiserweight champion.
Well, the referee made the right call this time, as I thought that the Gambler had won on November the 2nd, but Battle Wasp has finally accepted his defeat.
And the Alice McKay building are still in shock as to the outcome of this match.
I think we are all still in shock.
Wow, unbelievable.
The gambler proving that good influences on the young fans here ultimately win out.
Well, for Logan Hunter and Matt Joseph, I am Peter Brown. Thank you so much for watching. This has been All-Star Wrestling Carnage in Cloverdale. And for 2024, that's all she wrote, folks. We'll see you in the new year.